Seth Olali standing by to give us the latest on the case involving businessman Jimmy Wanjigi. We understand, Seth, that he has been charged with importing prohibited firearms into the country. He's to take a plea on Monday. The charge sheet has 11 counts. Any specifics on what those counts are, Seth?
Well, thank you so much, Vicky. All those counts you've mentioned relating to the prohibited possession of an illegal firearm, according to the prosecution. And just like you mentioned, that Jimmy Wanjigi, the businessman, is being charged in possession of prohibited firearm in contrary to Section 4A1 of the Firearms Act, Cap 114 of the laws of Kenya. And just to give you the detail of the charge, it goes ahead and saying that Jimmy Richard Wanjigi, on the 17th day of October 2017 at Muthaiga State House, number 44, within Nairobi County, without lawful justification, was found in possession of a semi-automatic self-loading military assault rifle caliber 5.56 millimeters, make Mini Aka HR serial number 1M, and those are some just of the details. But remember that Wendy Kagendo, the chief magistrate here at the Nyeri Law Courts, ordered Jimmy Wanjigi to appear in person to take plea on Monday. His lawyer, through Kyogora Mugambi, who was representing senior counsel James Orengo, had argued that his client, that is Jimmy Wanjigi, could not be found in 2 weeks' time, and so they had requested that instead the attorney represent him. But the lawyer, actually the chief magistrate Wendy Kagendo, was so particular in saying that she wanted Jimmy Wanjigi to appear here at the Nyeri Law Courts on Monday. So what a turn of events that would be. But the reason why actually this particular case has been deferred to Monday is because the defense, represented by Kyogora Mugambi, who's Wanjigi's attorney, argued that they were not sure who issued the summons yesterday. They're not sure if the people who are armed with heavy arm were actually police or were just ordinary people, because they argued they were not plainclothes. Second, they argued that the particular court order did not have a signature and did not have an official stamp from the Nyeri Law Court where that order was purported to have come from. And so Chief Magistrate Wendy Kagendo ordered the detectives, or rather the prosecution, to issue a valid court order, or rather summons, to the accused, that is Jimmy Wanjigi, within 5 days. That is before Monday, when he's expected to appear. So earlier on here at the Nyeri Law Court, we saw security was beefed up. Right when we started, when we arrived here at 7 a.m., there was heavy police presence, and also members of the public were curious maybe that the businessman Jimmy Wanjigi will appear in person, but that never happened. Instead, we saw the lawyer representing him, Kyogora Mugambi, there pleading with the courts to allow his client Jimmy Wanjigi to at least honor those summons or appear in court after 2 weeks. However, the chief magistrate said and argued and ruled out that Jimmy should come here at the Nyeri Law Courts on Monday. And also the defense side say that the 11 counts that have been issued in the charge sheet, they are saying that is malice. You cannot just have 11 counts in just one incident involving the prohibited possession of a firearm. So they say that that is mischief. They say it's malice, and they say that they have what it takes to prove the prosecution wrong and to win this case indeed. And so we are all expecting here on Monday for businessman Jimmy Wanjigi, if he will appear, since the court wants him to appear here physically and in person to take plea, guilty or not, of these charges that have been filed, in particular by the Special Crimes Unit of the DCI. Vicky.
All right, great. Thanks for that, Seth. Of course, that's a case we will be following over the course of the next few days.